exactly what you want to see. Let's run this puppy in. Score a touchdown and tie this game. Life, run for your life, touchdown on one play. Worked on this in practice. Touchdown. It's up to Kelvin Benjamin. This is all you, buddy. Kelvin Benjamin for a touchdown. Oh, he toasted his man. Holmes toasted his man. Spin move. Oh! Oh! What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the Water Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Charlotte Hornets, or as I like to say, the Charlotte Hornets rebuild here on NBA 2K22. The Legends Fantasy Draft rebuild. That is right. We are back, and we are coming off of a World Championship, ladies and gentlemen. A World Championship. We are NBA champions in year number 1. Can we do it in year number 2? I sure as heck hope so. But first, before we can think about year number 2, we got to do year number 1 off-season stuff. That's what this video is. If you guys are excited, smash that like button, hit the notification bell, and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club. Let's get into some off-season business. So we start right where we left off with a 4-3 series victory over the Dallas Mavericks. A Game 7 was an intense, super crazy game. Amazing. Shaq wins Finals MVP. Amazing game. What a series. What a playoffs. I thought we were going to get knocked out in the second round by the Knicks. We ended up moving forward in 7 games, beating the Detroit Pistons very handily, and then taking 7 games to beat the Mavericks. So we move forward. Player retirements. Trevor Ariza, Rashad Lewis, David Wesley, Danielle Marshall, Mo Williams, Jim Jackson. Nobody really of super importance, I wouldn't think. These guys were not even on NBA teams when they were retiring, so it doesn't really matter that much. Staff retirements. Greg Popovich, he gone. He is out of here. League meetings, reject all of the good stuff. Rejected. There we go. Draft lottery, who's going to get the first overall pick? It is going to be somebody. The Pelicans are the number 1 team. Then the Bulls and the Pacers. We have the no pick. Did I trade? Oh, yeah, I traded the pick to get Kobe. That's right. I forgot about that. That's okay, because there's nobody in these draft classes anyway. Staff, I don't think we need a new head coach. I'm fine with James Borrego being our head coach. Everything else is fine as well. GM, there we are, Juice, with 1 World Championship right now, 1 NBA Championship. I think we're fine with staff right now, so we can go past staff. We can head straight to the NBA draft, because of course everything that matters is going to be in the free agent period. So we can take a look and see who is even in this draft class. Oh, that's right, it's Barkley, it's Reggie Miller, Chet Holmgren. I forgot I put these guys in the draft class. That's right. Okay, so we got some decent guys in the draft class. Barkley obviously going to go number 1, I would assume. So we'll watch the first couple picks, see who goes. The Pelicans will take, who are they going to take? They're going to take Barkley, or they're going to take Reggie Miller? Chet Holmgren, maybe? They take Charles Barkley out of Auburn, so he's headed to New Orleans. Then we got Reggie Miller headed to the Chicago Bulls. That's interesting. Chet Holmgren goes to the Pacers, 7-1 power forward. Good for the Pacers. The Spurs get AJ Griffin. Okay, we'll probably watch the top 10, and then we'll move forward. Jaden Hardy headed to Milwaukee to team up with Devin Booker. Paolo Banchero going to Atlanta. Hot Atlanta getting a new stud power forward. Patrick Baldwin Jr. headed to Memphis. Okay, I'm not sure who's on Memphis, but he's headed there. Then we've got the Houston Rockets taking Jabari Smith Jr. out of Auburn. So 2 Auburn players going in the top 10. This one to the Rockets. The 76ers are up now. They take Matthew Cleveland out of Illinois. And the Grizzlies have back-to-back. I kind of want to see who the Grizzlies take, because they have 3 picks now. They take Nikola Jovic from Serbia. Who are they going to take with this pick? Because they've gotten 3 picks now in the top 11. So they take Jalen Duren from Memphis. So he stays home in Memphis. That's crazy. They had so many good draft picks there. So Barkley is going to be a 96 entering his rookie year. Reggie Miller will be a 93. So those guys will make immediate impacts. I'll make sure that they have, because their ages are wrong, so I'll make sure that they're able to be rookies. The Grizzlies took Patrick Baldwin Jr., who is a small forward. Then they came and took Jovic, and they took Duren. So they have a new small forward, power forward, and center all in this draft. Anybody else of note getting taken? I don't think so. Nobody that I recognize. LiAngelo makes it in the final pick of the first round with the Knicks. Good for him. And I don't think there's going to be anybody else that we care about. So we will move on to rookie signing. We didn't sign anybody because we didn't have any draft picks. Player option, Jayshawn Tate accepts his player option. That's cool. Harden declines his. Bradley Beal declines his. All the young guys accept theirs. John Wall accepts his. RJ Barrett declined his. So no super big names except for the top two declined theirs, which is interesting. We got qualifying offers. Bol we can offer his. I'm not going to offer Carl Landry a qualifying offer, especially since it's almost $10 million. So Bol can come back, but Carl Landry, I'm sorry, but you're not coming back. All right. Big time free agency, boys. Let's take a quick look at what the team needs. So we go to the roster. We have Shaq, Kobe, Carmelo, Amari Stoudemire, and Cade Cunningham as our big boys. So we need a point guard besides Cade. If we really want to, if we could start Cade, let him develop, I guess. I would like to get another power forward, one preferably that shoots, because the way that we play, the power forward always swings out to the outside. So I would prefer one that shoots, which could be an Al Harrington. That could be interesting. He obviously wouldn't start for us, but that could be an interesting pickup for us. I may offer him one. I may offer him a contract. Let's go back to all positions. We got Kareem. We got Larry Legend with a cheesy smile. Hakeem could be interesting to team him up with Shaq. Dr. J would obviously be pretty cool to have. James Harden, Vince Carter, Stockton. We do need to take a look at point guard. So we have Chris Paul, Walt Frazier, Stockton, Kyrie, Baron Davis, Russ. Those guys are restricted. Starberry could bring in to be the point guard. We need to make sure, if we're going to bring in anybody, it needs to be a higher overall than, oh, there's Penny, but we have bird rights on Penny. So does he have any offers? He doesn't have any offers. So we might as well offer Penny a contract. I forgot to bring Penny in. So we don't technically need a point guard at that point because I forgot that we needed to bring Penny back. Hold on, let me go to all positions and see, is there anybody else with bird rights? Just Bol, and we've already offered him the qualifying offer, so he should accept anyway. All right, good to know. Good to know. Now we can go take a look at some of these other guys. Ray Allen would be a nice guy to get for bench scoring. I'm gonna offer Ray a contract, a 3-year contract, and we'll offer him that. See if he accepts that, and then we will go with maybe a small forward like Paul Pierce. No, I don't really want to do that. Power forward, I am kind of thinking Al Harrington. That would be pretty interesting to get. Plus, he's got that A+ 3 points. So maybe do we want to waste our final offer on Al Harrington, or do we want to go for somebody else? Like we could try and bring in Yao Ming. He's 89 overall. But I had Yao Ming in a previous one, so I don't really want to go and bring in Yao again, at least not right off the bat. I think we go for Al Harrington. Let me offer Al Harrington a contract. I'll give him a 2-year deal. We'll raise up the money a little bit. We can always trade him if we need to. I'll give him 22 mil over 2 years. And we'll move on for the first moratorium day. We are going to decline Carl Landry and agree to these guys. I'll renounce the rights on Carl Landry. We're going to keep the cap hold on Bol. And we look like we're going to be able to sign these guys if we move forward. Hakeem's got some offers. He's going possibly to the Trailblazers for 3 years. Dr. J's got some offers from the Heat. Vince Carter. The Knicks could be building something there. They got LiAngelo Ball already. Walt Frazier possibly to the Lakers. Kyrie has no options. Maybe we bring Kyrie in if he has no offers. That could be very interesting. So we possibly could be bringing those guys in. Kyrie still with no offers. If he doesn't have a lot of offers or a lot of people taking stabs at him, we might be bringing him in because he would be definitely very helpful for us. A lot of these point guards would be kind of helpful to back up, well, not back up Cade, but back up Penny, I guess. So we make it to day 1 of free agency where all the stupid G League guys are here. Kyrie has 3 offers now from the Rockets. They're paying him some decent money. Let's take a look at who got signed. So Kareem goes to the Trailblazers along with Hakeem. So they got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and the Dream on the same team. Good job for the Blazers. They're going to be tough. Larry Bird goes to the Hawks. Harden goes to the Celtics. Carter goes to the Knicks. The Nuggets get Chris Paul. Stockton going to the Warriors. Walt Frazier to the Wizards. Chamberlain to the Mavericks. Paul Pierce to the Heat. Kevin McHale Lakers. Bradley Beal joins... who was that up there? Vince Carter. Bradley Beal joins Vince Carter in New York. Hornets get Ray Allen. That's us. Serge Ibaka goes to the Timberwolves. We got those other guys. And then Daryl Garnett headed to the Timberwolves as well. So some very interesting decisions made by some of these players. Obviously, the Trailblazers are probably the most interesting one. Russell Westbrook is restricted as we head forward. Zach LaVine. I don't know if there's anything else that I really want to do. If we take a look at our squad now that we've added those new guys, we have Ray Allen, Penny Hardaway, Al Harrington, Cade Cunningham, John Isaac, Duncan Robinson, Jae'Sean Tate. So this team got better, I would guess, because our starting point guard is going to still be Penny, shooting guard Kobe, then Melo, then Stoudemire, then O'Neal. Then off the bench, Allen will be our 6th man. Then we go Cade at point, Allen, small forward. We don't really have a good backup small forward. I guess I could move Isaac to small forward, but he doesn't really give us a lot of shooting. I could move Duncan to small forward, I guess. Maybe we trade Jae'Sean Tate. We could trade Jae'Sean Tate, get another small forward, and possibly another center. I would like to have another center because Greg Oden, I know he's hurt still, but he doesn't really stay on the court very long. So Marcus Camby has offers from the Warriors and the Timberwolves. Who else is down here? DeAndre Ayton's still restricted, so we're not going to probably bring him in. Bill Walton, Jonas Valanciunas, PJ Brown, Yusuf Nurkic, Mitchell Robinson. I'm not really sure what I want to do. We could bring in Dwight. I'll offer Dwight a contract. I'll give him a 1-year deal for about $9 million. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Offer contract Dwight for $1 million. See what he says to that. He should accept it. And then I said I wanted to bring in a small forward. So let's take a look at the small forwards. Dr. J's still undecided, but he's probably going to pick somewhere. Chris Mullin, I don't really want. I mean, he's got good three-point shot, but I don't really want Chris Mullin. Shawn Marion, he torched us in the Suns game, or not in the Suns game, in the Pacers game, I think. We could bring him in. He's definitely an option. I'd be interested in bringing him in. We've also got, I thought that was Richard Jefferson, but it wasn't. That Chandler Parsons? Oh, Clement Parsons. I don't even know who that is. There's Richard Jefferson. Richard Jefferson could be a guy for us, but he's restricted, so maybe not. He's got the qualifying offer from whatever team he was on. I don't know. Maybe like a Michael Porter Jr. could be an option for us. RJ Barrett could be interesting. I'm kind of interested in the Shawn Marion type. He doesn't offer us a lot of three-point shooting, but we got Ray Allen and we got Duncan Robinson for that. So if we drop this down to 3-5, over 3 years. That's a very friendly contract. So if we do that, Bol still hasn't accepted anything. Marion's probably going to go to another team. Okay. Sean Marion decided with the Oklahoma City Thunder. That's cool. That's totally fine because we've still got some options here at small forward because we've got guys like Miles Bridges, or Mikal Bridges, excuse me. We've got Rick Fox we could bring in, Joe Ingles. I'm probably just going to bring in Richard Jefferson, or at least try to bring in Richard Jefferson, see what he says. I'm sure that the team is going to match this, but we will find out. Dwight Howard agrees, and Richard Jefferson agrees. But are they going to match it? The Celtics have decided to match it. So we're striking out on small forwards, I'll give you that. We are striking out on small forwards, that is for sure. Richard Jefferson off the board. There's got to be somebody else here that I'm feeling good about as a backup small forward for us to get some small forward minutes. We might as well just go with like a Michael Porter Jr. at this point. Negotiate a contract. I think he's unrestricted. We'll stick with the 3-year contracts because that's a very friendly contract. So we'll see what Michael Porter Jr. decides to do. He's going to accept another offer too. So we are striking out with every single option here at small forward. I guess if I had to, I could move somebody to power forward or to small forward to be a backup. Like I could move Cade. Cade's 6'7" though. Maybe not. Although Melo's 6'8". So, but then who's gonna play backup point guard for us? This is tricky. I guess we could play Duncan at small forward. I just don't really like having to rely on Jay-Sean to be our backup small forward. Because who's going to give us buckets off the bench? So we got Ray Allen, who's going to give us buckets off the bench. Al Harrington, Cade, and Duncan. But can we rely on that to be enough to be a championship team? Or are we going to need to... get another small forward? I don't know if we will be able to, though, the way that we've been striking out right now. Is there anybody even here? I mean, Joe Ingles could give us some buckets off the bench. 81 overall. He's not that much higher than... These guys aren't even much higher than Jay-Sean and even lower than Jay-Sean. So at that point, might as well just stick with Jay-Sean. The only other guy is Joe Ingles, and I'm not going to sign a G League guy. So we might as well just stick with him. And I'm not going to sign John Havlicek. I don't really like John Havlicek that much. So we'll move on. It was a decent free agency period. Bol's back as well to give us some more stuff. Kobe Bryant is up to a 99 overall. Shaq's up to a 98. Melo's up to a 95. Stoudemire 91. Penny 90. Ray Allen stays in 88. Cade's up to an 85. Odin's up 1 to an 84. Everybody's growing except for Dwight because he's 30 years old. I don't know why. Dwight must have been in free agency because he should have. I should have lowered his age, but I guess I didn't. I don't know. Unless is there a duplicate Dwight? There might be two Dwights in this. I don't think there should be, but there is a good possibility that there is. I'm not seeing him anywhere around here though. I guess I could just go to Player Finder, type in his name, last name Howard. If I could spell Howard, doesn't start with a G. Howard. Search. So there's only one Dwight, and it's the one that we have. So I guess I just missed his age, lowering his age. I guess I could do it now. What did I drop? I think I dropped everybody down 6. So I'd have to wait till after player progression. But everybody's growing pretty well. NBA Summer League, we don't need to worry about. All-Star City Selection, we might as well give a... Jay-Sean Tate sprained his left wrist for the season. He's fully healed. Oh, okay. So it must have been just the... it must have just been the Summer League. Jordan McLaughlin has a migraine. Feels bad, man. All-Star City Selection. You know what? Let's keep it in Washington, D.C. Sure. Sure, we'll keep it in Washington. Do we have any draft classes that we can add to the squad? We've got the official ones. We've got 2023. We might as well go 2023 because we just did 2022, I think. I'm not even sure who's in that one. All right, let's take a look at the draft class first because I'm curious. Oh, that's the Victor Wembanyama draft class. That's right. Forgot about that. This is a good draft class. This is a good draft class. They've got some good guys in here. Amari Bailey's there. We've got these two guys, obviously, who are going to be studs. And obviously, I can put in other guys that we forgot, like Brandon Roy. I might put Brandon Roy in this draft class. Actually, let me take a look at some of these lower end guys. Like this guy is not real, so let's edit prospect. Go down to, well, this man is inked up. So import player DNA. We can search for. We can search for our content name. Brandon. I'm not sure if there's anybody else that I'm missing. There might be some people that I'm missing. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. It brings up Brandon Roy. Okay. So this Brandon Roy down here has 726. I might as well just type in Roy and see what happens. Roy. Oh, it needs to be at least 4 characters long. Then I'll type his full name in if you really want me to. Brandon Roy. Did I not put a space in there? I thought I put a space in there. Brandon Roy. There we go. We'll see what that brings up. Hopefully that gives us some good ones. So it's still that guy's Brandon Roy. We might just use that one because that one's got the best downloads. So let's check and see what it looks like. Import appearance and attributes. Oh wow, that is exactly what Brandon Roy looks like. Okay, cool. So Brandon Roy is now in the draft class. They must have just used his actual player model from the game because that's exactly what he looks like. So that's cool. I don't think there's anybody. Is there anybody else that I'm missing? Obviously, let me know if there's anybody else that I'm missing. I'm not sure though. There could be. I just don't know right off the top of my head who it could be. But we had a Brandon Roy in there. There are a couple of guys that I'm interested in trading for. One is Jermaine O'Neal. Now, how hard would he be to trade for? I don't know. We'd have to go to Trade Finder and I have to find him. I don't know what team he's on. Jermaine O'Neal. What team are you on? You got to be in the top half of your team, right? You're not that bad. Jermaine O'Neal. How hard is Allen Iverson to trade for? We don't have anybody that they'd be willing to take. So, what about LeBron James? Nobody for LeBron. I'm not seeing him anywhere. He's got to be here somewhere. Jermaine O'Neal, where are you? What about LaMelo? Nobody, they're not willing to give me anybody for LaMelo. Okay, I didn't see Jermaine O'Neal anywhere, but I figured he'd be in the top half. Maybe not. We can always just type in O'Neal, I guess. O'Neal. It should bring up. Oh, I guess I spelled it wrong. You're really gonna take that into account? You know what I'm trying to spell. I didn't realize I had to put the correct spelling on. I did. So he's on Miami, it looks like, right? Trade Finder, he is on Miami. We'd have to give up. Cade and Jay Sean, Amari and Al Harrington, Cade and Dwight, John Isaac and Ray Allen, or Melo and Jay Sean. Is there a way that I could get away with giving Dwight and Jay Sean? Let's see if we can work out a deal here. Trades, not Trade Finder, proposed trade. Proposed trade, go to the Miami Heat, and let's go look for Jermaine O'Neal, who is right there. Player, Jay Sean Tate and Dwight Howard. This might not work. Straight up deal. You're asking me to give away a valuable asset. I know I am. So, draft picks. So, we have our draft pick for 2023. The Suns draft pick in 2024. 2 seconds. What about if I give you some seconds? I'll throw some seconds on there for Jermaine O'Neal. You're not liking it. You're not liking it that much. What about a 2027 first round pick? What about a 2027 second round pick? Come on. Don't make me give up too much. This is a valuable trade that I'm giving you right here. What about a 2025 first round pick for Jermaine O'Neal? No? No? Interesting. So Dwight, Jay Sean, 2 seconds and 2 firsts are not good enough to get Jermaine O'Neal. I guess we could give him the Suns pick from 2024. 3 first round picks. Still nothing? Wow, you guys are bugging. There's no way that Jermaine O'Neal is worth that much. I mean, I could throw you Bol Bol, but then you'd have to give us back a player, your worst player, who is this rookie that you drafted. Gene Montero. Bol Bol declines to waive their no trade clause. When did Bol Bol get a no trade clause? What? Who gave Bol Bol a no trade clause? I'm sorry, Bol, but I gotta get rid of that no trade clause, my guy. What? No, you can't have a no trade clause. You're Bol Bol. I don't know who gave him a no trade clause, but let's go back and put those guys back in the trade. Jay Sean, Dwight. It's probably not gonna work, but we might as well give it a shot. Bol Bol, and then we'll give you the 2024 first round pick. We'll give you the 2025 first round pick, and we'll give you the 2027 first round pick. All for Jermaine O'Neal, just to be a backup. Like, he's not even going to be starting. This is a lot. I don't even know if they'll accept this. Oh, we'd have to give back that other player, that rookie that they drafted. Gene Montero. They're still not even wanting it. Wow, we're giving up 3 first round picks and 3 players, and they still aren't interested in it. Because I feel like they want one of my higher rated guys. And for a backup center, I don't know if that's worth it. This trade's you're probably thinking that trade's very generous too. I don't know about that. That's probably not something that I'm very interested in. Off camera, I'll probably go through some of the teams and do some trade finders, see if I find anybody that is intriguing that I could try and bring in. I don't know if they'll make a difference, but it definitely could happen. Like a LaMelo Ball or something like that. Maybe if we trade LaMelo and Cade, that could be pretty interesting. But other than that, I think that's going to do it because the offseason's over now. So I think that's going to do it for this episode. The next episode will be the start of season number 2. Our starting rotation is as follows. Penny Hardaway, Kobe Bryant, Carmelo, Amari Stoudemire, and Shaq, with Ray Allen on the bench as the 6th man. Cade, Al Harrington, John Isaac, Duncan Robinson. And we need to get somebody some backup center minutes. We need to give somebody some backup center minutes. I don't know who it's going to be. We will take Jay Sean's minutes away, give some to Duncan, and give some, at least right now, to Dwight. And John Isaac can get a little bit of minutes, I guess, if we really need him to. But as far as Greg Oden is injured, or as long as he's injured, how long is he injured? Where's his injuries at? There he is. He's got a dislocated right patella, 2 to 4 months. So he's going to be gone for a long time. So that's probably a good thing that we brought in Dwight. And I will lower Dwight's age so that he's not 30. But I think this is a good rotation for right now. We've got Allen playing shooting guard and Cade. We can play Duncan at small forward. We're going to have to, it looks like. then Harrington and Howard, and then we got John Isaac as well that can also, I guess, run some small forward for us if we need to. So it'll work. It'll work. It'll be fine. We got the Grizzlies up first. Who's on that Grizzlies roster again before we finish out this video? The Grizzlies have Jimmy Butler, Sean Kemp, Baron Davis, Mark Aguirre, Anthony Edwards. Is that a home game, by the way? It is. So we will play the Grizzlies because we'll get the ring celebration. So we will do that. And then that'll be our game in the first part of the season. We probably won't play a game in November. We may play one. We have a game on Christmas. Okay, we'll play the Pacers on Christmas, get our revenge against the Pacers. Is there one on in like anything special in February? We may play somebody in February, maybe the Knicks in February, because they're an away game. In the first 2 games we played, we got to play an away game soon because our first 2 games of the season are going to be home games. So we got to do something about that. But that's going to do it for this off-season video. I hope you guys did enjoy. It wasn't too crazy of an off-season video, but I think we built the team pretty well for hopefully a back-to-back championship run. I hope you guys did enjoy, though. If you did, make sure to smash that like button, notification bell, and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.